Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day. This is our group presentation about the topic of monopoly market structure in Malaysia and the company example. Our group members are me, Zaliha binti Saib, Nurul Nadiatul Alia Natasha binti Khairul, and Azmi Zaharah binti Muhammad Awai. As an introduction, economic market structure refers to how industries are classified based on their degree and nature of competition. A market structure is a classification system for the key traits of a market, and we have to know that there are four types of market structures commonly used to classify each organization into their own category. These four market structures are perfect competition, oligopoly, monopolistic, and monopoly. So here is our study about the monopoly market structure. What is monopoly? A monopoly by definition is when there is only one single seller that provides the total supply of product or service. In other words, an organization can be classified as a monopoly when they are the sole provider in the entire market, and most of the time they have power to control the market entirely. Examples of monopoly firms in Malaysia is Kereta Api Tanah Melayu Berhad, KTMB, which operates a major rail operator in West Malaysia, Puspakom Sendirian Berhad, which provides vehicle inspection services, and Tenaga Nasional Berhad as the only electrical supplier in Malaysia. In our presentation today, we will go deeply to discuss about Tenaga Nasional Berhad as one of the leading monopoly firms in Malaysia. There are several characteristics of a monopoly, which consists of they are the single seller with many buyers, they offers a unique product or services, the firm itself as a price maker, high barriers of entries, and limited advertisement or promotion. These characteristics will be discussed in details by our group members, Azmi Zahra, later in this presentation.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Azmi Zahra binti Muhammad Alwai. I will talk about characteristic of monopoly in market structure. Generally, there are a few characteristics of monopoly organization. First and foremost, one of the main characteristics for monopoly market is a single seller with many buyers. As mentioned earlier, a monopoly firm is a single seller in its industry which offers a unique product or services. It is due to several factors in becoming the sole provider to the market, which includes sole claim to ownership of resources, patent and copyright obtained for a specific product or service, or license and right issued by the government. As far as TMB concerns, they are the sole provider for energy solution across Peninsula Malaysia and Sabah, serving a total of 10.08 million customers from various sectors, including the industrial sector, commercial sector, and individual household. Secondly, the characteristic of monopoly market is that a monopoly company offers a unique product which, in literal, there is no competition or close substitute for the given product or service. As a sole energy provider in Peninsula Malaysia and Sabah, TMB has no direct competitor. This is mainly due to the services that TMB is providing across the nation. This is done through a reliable system that TMB supplies electricity to customers consistently, as well as ensuring a balance between demand and supply at all times. Other than that, being the price maker is also one of the characteristics of a monopoly market. The monopolist firms have the power to control and decide the price of a product service to be sold. In general, the price will be determined based on the quantity in order to demand the price desired by the firm. As for TMB, due to its revenue guidelines are governed by the Energy Commission, TMB tariff to its customer is based on Power Purchase Agreement, PPA. A monopoly market company also has characteristics whereby high barriers to entry, which means other sellers are unable to penetrate the market. This is due to the huge start-up cost to penetrate into the electric or energy supplies industry. Moreover, this industry requires a large quantity highly skilled workforce, which make the economies of scale inefficient and as a result, make it quite impossible to other sellers to break through this market. Last but not least, one of the characteristics for monopoly organization is that advertisement is not a priority to boost the revenue of the company. Also, The same approach done by Tenaga Nasional Berhad, advertising campaign and sale promotion are not much needed.
Next, we will also discuss about the graphical diagram of a monopoly market and each of the profit types that they earns in the short run and long run. Basically, there will be supernormal profit, normal profit, and subnormal profit. This part will be presented by another one of our group members, that is Nurul Nadiatul Alia Natasha.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nadia Tul and I will continue with monopoly in short run equilibrium. First of all, in short run, Tenaga Nasional Berhad maximize profit or minimize losses depend on the relation between price and average total cost. Tenaga Nasional Berhad does not always earn profit because they may earn supernormal profit, normal profit, and subnormal profit. First is supernormal profit. The situation of supernormal profit is when Tenaga Nasional Berhad access all profit above minimum return. Tenaga Nasional Berhad can earn supernormal profit when total average cost is less than total average revenue. Assume that there's an increase in demand, so price will rise and firm can make supernormal profit in the short term. This is supported because of the barrier to entry the market. Tenaga Nasional Berhad earn normal profit when the average cost is equal to the average revenue. But there's no guarantee that Tenaga Nasional Berhad will make profit in the short term. In the diagram show that marginal cost curve cuts the marginal revenue at the equilibrium point. Next, average cost curve touch average revenue curve at a point equivalent to the same point. So the result is Tenaga Nasional Berhad will earn normal profit. Subnormal profit for Tenaga Nasional Berhad is when the average cost is greater than average revenue. And there's no firm who won't earn subnormal profit, but it can gain from the opportunity factors are short term or due to natural disaster like tsunami and earthquake that causes more losses. As in the diagram, you will see that average cost curve lies above the average revenue curve for the same quantity. The average revenue is equal to 0p, meanwhile average cost is equal to 0p1. Tenaga Nasional Berhad is incurring an average loss of PP1 and total loss is in shadow part. As monopolies, to keep new firms away, Tenaga Nasional Berhad sometimes set a lower price and incur losses. Monopoly in long run equilibrium. In the long run, Tenaga Nasional Berhad can maintain supernormal profit. It's because of existence of high barrier for other competitors to enter the market, since there's no substitutes available. Besides that, Tenaga Nasional Berhad can control over the prices to fix of product. Supernormal profit, where profit is maximized when marginal cost equal marginal revenue. In the diagram show that average revenue is above average total cost at quantity. Supernormal profit are possible in shaded part.
In September 1990, the government of Malaysia founded a cooperation and privatization exercise in Tenaga Nasional Berhad, TNB. The corporation is controlled by the Ministry of Energy, Telecommunication and Post Malaysia. With 99.03 billion Malaysian ringgit worth of assets, TNB served over 10 million customers throughout the Peninsula Malaysia and Sabah. TNB's core activities are in the generation, transmission and distribution of electricity. TNB's consumers come in a variety of groups, including the industrial and manufacturing sector, the commercial sector, and of course the residential sectors, which we utilize in a daily basis. In our recent research and studies, we have got the overview of TNB's sales and profit over the past 10 years. Tenaga Nasional Berhad was reported to earn a net profit 2.94 billion ringgit Malaysia in the year 2012, up from 2.19 billion compared from the previous year 2011. Despite the slowdown of the global economy and depreciating of ringgit during the years 2014 until 2016, TNB continues its growth as a monopoly structured firm, earning a profit of 6.4 billion at the end of year 2014 and keeps going stronger until 2016 when they recorded the highest net profit of 7.32 billion. However, the company experienced decrease in the profit during the following years, 2017, when net profit recorded was 6.91 billion due to the increase of finance costs and taxation. In 2018, TNB has repaid 639 million to the consumers as part of the incentive-based regulation IBR that was implemented by the government as a modernized power tariff structure for the Malaysian energy industry. In addition, due to the depreciation of ringgit and higher operational expenses, TNB continued to earn lower profit of 3.75 billion ringgit. Presently, in 2020, TNB sustained a 3.6 billion net profit, ending the difficult year despite challenges due to the latest pandemic outbreak of COVID-19. And the decreased profit was attributed to 613.4 million effect from Malaysian Financial Report Standards (MFRS) and 250 billion TNB's discount was provided to the consumers as part of the Prihatin economic stimulus package. The lower profit indicates the serious impact of the economic activity from the COVID-19 outbreak and following periods of movement control order.
In conclusion, the concept of market structure is central to both economic and marketing, as we recognize that Tenaga Nasional Berhad, TNB, is the sole multinational electricity company that provides its service and product in Malaysia, and it will continue as a monopolist firm who can control a very high degree of pricing power. In example, previously the source of electricity is either from hydro plant nor thermal plant. Nowadays, a solar company that harness solar energy to be converted into electricity will be needed to sell its energy back to TNB. Same goes to biomass. This is showing how monopoly could destroy competitors or new technology that could replace the method used by TNB to harness electricity without a proper terms and regulations set up by the authorities.